Hello, my name is Uchenna Saga and I am a graduate student working on an engineering education research related to YouTube problems. Some of our research involves using archived YouTube problems as alternatives to traditional problems from textbooks. We have measured three different components and we have looked at problem solving, which we've done through the help of an already established rubric, popularly called the process. We also have measured perception of problem difficulty with the NASA TLX survey and have examined learning attitudes with another tool called the class survey. We have videos about each of these three tools in our channel. In today's episode, I'll be showing you how you can measure students' perception of problem difficulty with the NASA TLX survey. And just to define some terms, the NASA is the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. It is interesting how NASA has translated many of their technologies from the space program to everyday life. The TLX is the Task Load Index. And the NASA TLX is now a survey tool that was originally developed and used by the NASA to monitor workload and stress levels of astronauts. In the last 20 to 30 years, the NASA TLX has probably become the standard tool for measuring difficulty and workload across many settings. So we are not the first group to adapt NASA TLX in a higher education setting. Let's look at what makes the NASA TLX survey. So the NASA TLX accounts for 6 different matrices that contribute to the overall difficulty of a task. The 6 constructs consist of 3 demands, which include the mental demand, the physical, and the temporal demand. Also, it consists of 3 stress sources from the performance, efforts, and frustration. So we collect the NASA TLX responses by distributing online forms to students after solving each problem. And the way we have used the NASA TLX is such that each of the 6 components of the NASA TLX are weighted equally. And each of these components are rated on the scale of 1 to 6, from very low to very high difficulty. Finally, scores from each of the components are aggregated and rescaled from 0 to 100, just to ease interpretation. And here is an example of one of our findings. And in this scenario, we compared problem difficulty when students solve textbook problems versus when they solve YouTube problems. And our findings show an average NASA TLX score that approximates to 50 for both problem types. And with a hypothesis testing yielding a p-value of 0.9 denotes that both problem types are perceived by students to be equally rigorous, also with high statistical probability. Just in case you want details about cohort sizes, number of problems, and other research logistics, you can find them in our publications with the International Journal of Engineering Education. And also a link to that paper is included in the description section. Thank you for watching this video and feel free to check out other videos in our channel. Don't forget we have other videos about problem solving and student attitudes that complements this particular video.